This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, everyone. My name is Vipul. I'm the coach and mentor at the Institute of IT Training. Today, we're going to discuss about data analytics. Why is it important career, and what are the prospects, and how we deliver from the Institute of IT Training. I have Maulik Mehta, who is our coach, who has number of years experience from variety of industries all over North America. He's our coach, and we are working together since many years. And Maulik is here to tell us the journey of data analytics, data analyst into industry. What would be the role of data analyst if they get a job? What could be the skills required? What is the market of data analysts, and all those kind of basic questions many people are looking to get answer before they jump into the career, right? So thank you, Maulik, for joining. Hope you're doing great.
Thanks, people. Yeah, hope you're doing great too.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I just wanted to go through some basic question. What is data analytics, and why is it important in every organization, please?
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, so that was my looking for. What do you think in your from your experience? What is data analytics, and what we are covering part of this training program?
Yeah, sure. First of all, like I'll introduce myself to I'm
Yes.
Maulik Mehta. I'm working as a senior data engineer in Amazon. I'm in this field, working for past many years. I will not go with the numbers, but let's jump directly into what is data analysis. So
Hmm.
data analysis is a process where we collect all the data, we process all the data, and we analyze so that a business person or someone who is running their business, they can identify the trend, they can look into how the product is performing. So that's
Hmm.
what data analysis is doing. It involves the various techniques and tools to interpret complex data sets, how you interpret the data, how you profile the data based on the data information which or insight which you provide to your business analyst or product manager. It is useful for them to make the decisions further on how deciding on which path their product should go on.
Hmm.
Nowadays there are the data is available in many different format. There is the data has grown exponentially, but how much data somebody can consume, how to analyze data, that's the special skill which is required.
Hmm.
Data which is available out there and if we cannot analyze, which means it is waste of data, like it is waste of everything. So
Hmm.
that's what the core duty of an data analyst on how to use how to there is some garbage data flowing everywhere, and how to
Hmm.
make it useful. That's what a data analyst or a data analytics person will do.
Hmm. So you mean data itself is a money. If you don't
Data-
process it wisely, it's a waste of money, as you said, right? And as you mentioned, there are a lot of business owners. They have a lot of data, collected. They would like to process and make informed decisions, as you said. So if it is Amazon, if it is Walmart, they'll say, how can we spend money, what our customers are looking for, so they can serve the customers better. So data analysis is everywhere, pretty much.
yeah, that's true. I mean, any decision any company wants to make, irrespective whether it is in retail domain, whether it is in telecom domain, whether it is in finance domain, any domain, no decisions can be made without data. For example, if somebody is in marketing department, and it is not just particular to any one department in any organization, all
Hmm.
the department needs data. Even somebody wants to do, for example, a marketing campaign, they need to
Hmm.
understand which customer they need to target. If somebody
Yes.
is designing their product, they need to understand uh, why they are making a product and how it will be useful to customers. So these are like basic examples, and because of that, without doing data analysis, such decisions cannot be made. So
I
that's
got
how it's like bread and butter for any company.
Makes sense. Oh, that's great. Good to know. And the perspective of data analysis in the market. And what is the role of the data analyst if they get a job, or what are the reasons? Yeah.
Yeah. So why somebody would acquire the data analytics skill. Like these are
Hmm.
the three main topic which I would recommend, like why the data analysis is used. Funny, first one which I already mentioned about, like making informed decision.
Hmm.
So in a company you might be hearing many anecdotes from many different people, but how you can trust those anecdotes? That's where the data helps. So anecdotes are the anecdotes, but the data supports that story is where you are making the informed decision. So that's where the data analysis is useful to solve some efficient problems. So there is always some problem a company might be facing in respect to service they might be providing. The customer is unhappy. Now, how to identify why some services not why some services is not performing as expected, or why some customer is unhappy? How you identify, how you solve that problem? You do data analysis layer by layer, and that's where the data analytics role is very much useful. And then how the strategic business impact it may do. Like we did our informed decision on what products I want to deliver. I identify what problems customer is facing, and I created a new service, a new product, a new version of current service. Then how much impact that service is making, that also is only learned when you know the data analysis. So these are like main three parts, or this covers in a whole universe about a company or a life cycle of any product. So that's
Yes.
where data analytics skill is really helpful.
Yeah. And I think these are the major reasons every company looking for to hire data analyst. And I see even even that is it's not in a good economy or recession, still they look for data analysts to join the company, and ongoing reasons to hire the data analyst in the company, right?
True, true. Yeah, I agree. I have worked in a company where there are only 10 people, and I worked in a company where there are 100,000 people. But
Yes,
still, data analyst is role is always there.
that's good to know. Thank you. And in the next question, I would like to ask you, what are the learning outcomes as a data analyst program which we have from the Institute of IT Training, please?
Sure. Uh, Before we jump on to what we are going to deliver, let's understand what might be the key responsibilities of a data analyst role. Or whenever you are going to join a company as a data analyst, what all things you'll be doing on. Uh, so these are the like five steps which you will be doing, or five key responsibilities of a data analyst.
Mhm.
Again, it may vary from company to company, the size of the company and how they are defining the role, but these are the very core responsibilities which any data analyst will do. One
Mhm.
is, the first one is the data collection. So data
Mhm.
collection is like when you are working in a company, you might be collecting data from many different teams. So how you collect the data? Then second responsibility is when you collect all the data, some data would be good quality, some would be bad quality. Then you need to profile data, do data cleansing, and then you do transformation and put it into format which you want, which makes more sense for business user or for your current department. Then you do data analysis, where you run your SQL queries to identify some trend or something and show it to your product owner, business analyst, your VP in your organization, uh, to understand how something is working, like to analyze the data which you have already collected. And then you put it into a dashboard kind of a format once VP approves of kind of logic you're using to do data analysis. Once they approve on the uh, function analysis which you have done, and then you put it onto a dashboard which you can publish for the wider audience to look into the data, to analyze the trend, to analyze the impact. So that's where you create your visualization, and then you continuously. So it's not just one time process. You learn more and more about the business, and you continuously improve how you are doing your data analysis. So these are just going to be your key responsibilities anywhere someone is joining as a data analyst.
Mhm.
Now, to address all these things, we are
Mhm.
covering these five topics as part of our course. So one thing which is not present in this slide is, like, you do a requirement gathering. So you contact with your business analyst or product owner and understand the data. understand the requirement. So that's where the requirement gathering comes. And after the requirement gathering comes, the first part of the data analytics, any data analyst project is you do the data profiling. You collect all the data and you do the data profiling, how the data looks like, how many numeric columns you are having, how many text columns you are having, uh, how many number of records are there, is there, and what is the cardinality of data. So all those things you do as part of your data profiling before you start doing anything, because first thing is you need to understand the data. So in part of this as part of this course, that is our first topic, where we do data profiling using Python. We generate some data profiling reports which you can use for in the next step of your project. The
Mhm.
second step in your project is data modeling. So we will learn about what are different type of data modeling techniques, what are the data modeling techniques used by the system, what are the data modeling techniques used by the business intelligence, which is many of our course. So we'll focus more on the business intelligence part, and
Mhm.
we will go through what different data modeling techniques we use. We will have the data, we'll create the data models.
Mhm.
That will be our second step. Third step
Mhm.
will be, now we have collected our data, we did our data profiling, we know what is the final output of my data model. Now we how to make our raw data into my furnished data. That's where the ETL comes into the picture. That's where how
Exactly.
we want to do cleansing of data, how we want to do transforming data. So that's where
Mhm.
we will do our ETL using Python, and we will load data into our data model which we have created. The fourth
Mhm.
step into our program is going through SQL. So SQL is the must skill in data analysis, because
Mhm.
if you cannot write an SQL queries, you cannot do any kind of data analysis, because data analysis is like digging into your data, and digging into the data can be done only using the SQL. So SQL
Mhm.
is the language which any database understands. So that's why
Mhm.
SQL is the must part. We focus a lot on learning how you do data analysis using SQL. So
Mhm.
that is our fourth step. And the final step is the data visualization, where we create some dashboards, some tabular charts, some pie charts, some line chart, and everything. We do that using Looker. Again,
All
like
right.
these are the tools which we are using, as these are the free available in the market, and these are widely used.
Mhm.
One is because it is free, so it saves cost for the customer.
Mhm.
And once you know one tool, you can learn any tool. You If you know Postgres, you can learn Oracle, SQL, so everything works in more or less in the similar fashion. So we just use this tool to start with.
Mhm. And
And
Maulik,
this is our.
these are the skills, these are the topics they're learning through projects, right? So they're
Yes,
learning practical examples using projects, how to do this,
true.
data profiling, modeling, ETL, visualization.
True. So yeah,
Okay.
as part of this course, we cover. So we do overall three projects throughout our entire program life cycle. So one
Great.
which we'll do in the class,
Mhm.
when we are going through all the concepts we implement in the class. Second will be going as their assignment,
Mhm.
which they will work at home, and then they send us for the review. And then there will be a third final project which they will demonstrate at the end about what project they are working on, why they are working on, and they will present their final dashboard. So
That's
we'll cover
awesome.
three projects as part of the entire course.
Mhm. And anybody with basic skills, they can join, and this will take them through the advanced level of data analysis, right?
Yes. So this starts at very basic level, very basic understanding of what is data and how you approach any data analytics project.
Mhm.
So some very basic skill. There is no as such any prerequisite, but as far as you follow my guidelines and go through some tutorials or something whenever you're working on a project, then yeah, I mean, as
That's
far as they have hunger to learn, it is for everyone.
Yeah, and it is a great career, as you mentioned. Irrespective wherever you are, you can apply the jobs either in US, Canada, Mexico, anywhere in North America. You can work as a consultant. You can work in a full-time role, hybrid, remote, right? What are the prospectors, Maulik, on earnings? What they earn as an entry-level data analyst jobs?
Yeah, data analysis is required by everyone, for all the companies.
Mhm.
So there is never So I have been working in this industry for so many years. I have seen 2008 recession. I've seen the COVID. I've seen all the times, but I've never seen any declining in the data analyst role requirement by any companies.
Hmm.
And because of that, based on the what Glassdoor mentions, like the average salary base pays between 80K to 110K for any data analyst. And
Hmm.
again, why it is this high? Because uh, it is very difficult to find a good data analyst in the market, and that's where I would like to leverage your skill to become that best data analyst.
Awesome. That's a great presentation, and you have covered a lot. What we're gonna cover part of the program, what are the skills required, the projects. So if you are looking for a data analysis career and you like to learn through projects and you would like to make the same as career as Maulik mentioned, you are at the right time, right place. Institute of IT Training Canada will make you that capable and we'll help you to complete your training. We'll help you for your resume, your LinkedIn profile, and we'll help you to find the right market, right job. So here you go. Join us, ask us a question, call us, and we will go through, and enroll you to this amazing program. Thank you, and looking forward to see you all. Have a good day.
This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, everyone. If you are looking for data analytics career and how to be a master in data analytics, here we have our coach Maulik Mehta, who has experience from various industries, including Amazon. He will give us insights on how to become a data analytics. Maulik, over to you.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Mastering Data Analytics role. So, what do you understand by data analysis? Data analytics is the process of collecting, processing, and analyzing the data, and to identify the patterns and trends from the data you analyze. It involves many various different techniques, tools to interpret a complex data set, enabling organization to make informed decisions.
Mhm.
Why to acquire a data analytics skill? Mainly three reasons. One is it helps to make informed decisions. It makes problem solving efficient, and it is helpful for make strategic business plan or strategic business impact on the product in your company.
Mhm.
What are the key responsibilities of a data analyst? Analysts do a data collection. He takes part in data cleansing and transformation. Does data analysis using SQL and Excel manual. I would say as a manual data analysis. Then put it onto a dashboard, creating a perfect visualization, and then continuously improves the process.
Mhm.
So now, what are the topics which we are going to cover as part of this program? We are going to cover data profiling using Python. We'll do data modeling, different data modeling techniques used in business intelligence. We will write ETL code, which is extract, transform, and load in Python. We will do lot of SQL practice on Postgres, and we'll use data visualization using Looker.
Mhm.
So the interesting part, how much you will earn when you are a professional data analyst. As per Glassdoor say, you will be earning anywhere between 80K to 100K as a base salary in a data analyst role. Thank you, everyone.
That's great. Looking for data analysis career? Join us, Institute of IT Training Canada. See you soon.